hot mess this morning. I'm telling you. Look, listen. It's a lot of people. I'm telling you, I go to give you guys an update on what's happening with me. What's happening? I'm going to give you an update of the identity fraud, theft, and everything. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, say hello. I'm telling you. We got people walking around here talking about they the mom, they lying. So you guys, we got a group of community that sat here and lie. I'm telling you, that sat here and lie. You guys, we got a group of community that sat here and lied. Sat here, when I tell you sat here and lied, sat here and lied. There was a group, you guys, there was a group, a community that stalks me. Oh, let me give you guys an update because right now I'm looking at hot old mess. Let me tell. First off, I cut my hair right now, so I am bald headed. So if you guys, please do not judge me. I ain't got no hair. I ain't got my wig on this morning. Let me talk to you guys about what happened, you guys. So I'm telling you, I'm on live. I have not came on live, you guys. I have not came on live. I have not came. These glasses, you guys, these glasses don't mean nothing. This prescription, my prescription for glasses, I'm 20/20 vision. My prescription, I had astigmatism in 2019 after the castle in Notre Dame, Paris blew up. After the castle in Notre Dame, Paris blew up, I developed astigmatism. It was a rare stigmatism. My eye condition actually ended up being glaucoma. The pressure was so bad after the castle blew up in Notre Dame. It was really, really bad. My eyes got so bad they was burning and itching, you guys. So my astigmatism put my prescription glasses to about 0.50. So it was still, it was not no 2.0. Like I'm not blind like that. I'm not that blind. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not my prescription. So it went from that to a 0.75, so got a lot bit better. Now it's a one. So right now these here, like those twos, I can't see nothing with those. My eyes not that bad. So now my eyes are going a lot better. Well, I can read, like, is it a negative? It was like -2. So now it's like, this was like +1. So it's like a lot better now. So I look like I'm about like back to 2020. But for like 2 years, I had to wear like glasses to like get my eyes back together because my eyes were like itching, burning. My eyes are no longer like, I do have like eye drops, but my eyes are not doing as what it used to do as much. So my eyes did get a lot better. You guys. So these glasses, you see me wearing these glasses, usually it does not mean there's a twin. It does not mean I got a mother flying around somewhere. It does not mean I'm a grandmother. That's not what these glasses mean. These glasses mean that this is 100% me. What these glasses are 100% me, Deborah Marie Rodriguez, 08-2093, on and off. You see something on my head, it's the same thing. There is someone flying around saying that I got a twin or I got some mother that is flying around. There's some flying around saying that it is two me's. There's a person that was in another state posing as me, posing as a daughter of mine, posing as a mother of mine, posing as there was a whole, they had me on a whole family as a 14-year-old girl. I'm telling you, in a whole person's house. So as you guys know, I was kidnapped for the last 32 years. The way I was kidnapped was through aerospace, NSA technology, NASA technology. I was kidnapped and where I was trafficked and sex trafficked around for the last 32 years. Very important. So there's a stalker flying around calling themselves my mother. Okay, this is a group of people that calling themselves my mother. What they did is they put false guardianship on me in various countries. They stole my identity. They put my social security number as if I was a child in the home. So these people, you guys, stalked me around. These people stalked me around to all of my places of living. They kicked down my doors. They stalked me around. They stalked me on the road. So they went and they go on a very important technology in which where you use this technology to hack into people's brains, hear their thoughts. Neurotechnology, they hacked the technology. They went to Russia and tried to pose as these parents to hack these technology. They went to Germany. And what they did was they posed as my parents. And what they did was they used this technology in order to control and block my life, you guys. So I've been investigating this. I've been investigating this for probably the last 5 years. Probably as a 9-year-old, I've been investigating this. So there was multiple murders that came out with this. There was multiple people. These people posed as United States Marine Corps, Navy SEALs, many of these people, FBI agents. And they went around and they went and tampered with my life, blocked my opportunities, and stalked me around, these group of people. Okay, so what's happening, you guys, is these people are they went, stole my car. My car was tracked all the way walking around. They had my car tracked. They stole my car. They literally took the car and they told the place that I canceled all of my information. We found out that my car is somewhere in a whole nother state. This person is posing as me flying around. So these people took my information, tried to take my identity through CIA technology, tried to literally murdered me completely. I'm not even supposed to be here talking to you guys. And took this identity and tried to take this and create another me. This is science. This is through scientific technology and what they're doing, trying to clone. And they tried to create a whole nother me. When I tell you, stalking my accounts, stalking my apartments, these people were coming into my house. They were poisoning my milk in my home. They were coming into other realms, hiding themselves, poisoning. I was finding poison in my milk. I was finding my items missing, and I knew it was not the person that was living with me, the guy that was staying with me. I knew it was not him that was staying with me. I knew for a fact because I would see people walking around the apartment. I would see a woman smiling, stalking me, walking around my apartment with my glasses on, with my clothes on. She would pop up with my clothes on. She would steal all of my things. She was posing as a mother figure. This person would drop, whoever this woman or man is, they would drop into the friends. They would drop into the friends of mine. This is a very jealous guy. Would drop into the friends of mine. This person, a friend of mine pulled a knife on me in my sleep. She did not know what happened. She did not know what happened. So this guy was walking around. This person is walking around, calling himself a mother of mine. This is a guy. This is also a female walking around here. This is a group of people that are walking around here and stalking me. So this investigation has gotten so big where it's actually being proven that these people are using military technology. Military. These are military informants. Many of these are military informants that go into CIA or something through the military. All right. That what they're doing is they're using the technology. They're dropping into people. They're getting people to commit crimes. They're getting people to commit murders. They're getting people to kill people, and they're hiding behind people. So I've been investigating this for a very long time as to what they've been doing to me. They're completely destroying and removing people's lives. So what they did was they tried to kidnap me as a 3-year-old. And what I'm seeing they use medicine. What they did was, even I investigated the mental hospitals, how they injected me with the death penalty. They injected me with fentanyl. They injected me with meth. They injected me with crack cocaine. They called it Benadryl. There was no type of medicine I was supposed to be on. So what they did was they injected me in order to transmute me into a lucid realm in order to sell me. So now these people are walking around here. They got me looking like their 3-year-old kid, and they're getting money. They're trying to keep and preserve this identity. So the good thing is the identity that they've been trying to kidnap is no longer there. The identity that they were trying to kidnap as me, they was calling me Deborah, and they was calling me Marie. They were saying I was a small Marie that was in the family. Again, Marie is an alias of mine. Anna was an alias of mine that they used in order to say that I was a small child. They're calling me the mother of a 3-year-old me. Very important. This is what they've been trying to do. So that has been investigated. I have been investigating this on and off the clock to show what these people have been doing to me and other people. They've been trying to pass the identity around to dogs and cats, and shifting it around and having children screaming and pinching. It's just crazy. So these are pedophiles. What they've been doing, they've been selling me through a rim to pedophiles and Epsom Island. they've had my identity, and they've had me they trafficked me through sex tunnels, Epstein Island, all kind of things. So the big sex trafficking scandal that's on trial now has a lot to do with me. Very important. It has a lot to do with me. So there's a lot of things going on. They're declining applications. They're dropping into people declining work applications. They're declining job applications. Any job applications that I've applied for, they're declining. So this is the things they're doing to kind of bring different type of control. This is what they're doing to try to control. Oh, we're going to you worked here. We reviewed your application. We're going to decline your application. We reviewed your application. We're going to decline your application. We reviewed your application. We're going to remove your application. So this is a group of people that got together that were very jealous. Okay, that's who I'm talking about. Okay. We reviewed your application. We're going to decline your application. We reviewed your application. We're going to decline your apartment approval. But I'm telling you guys, in this season, there's a lot of people that's going to be working on behalf of you. There's a lot of people that's going to be working and helping you. There's a lot of people that's going to be approving you. There's a group of people that's been stalking me around, I'm telling you, all my life. Look, people are asking me, how did you get, I'm not going to stay on this live too long, probably about 15 minutes. They're asking me, how did you get to a luxury, how were you in a luxury apartment and you on the ground now? Literally, I was on the road in my car. I was only supposed to be on the road for a month, and I got stuck and I got homeless. This was my situation because they took the car and they stole the car out of jealousy. This person wanted me on the street. Literally, you guys, for those who have given me donations, thank you. Every single day I have to pay, literally every single day I have to pay for food. I have to pay for, whatever. Right now, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to be in a hotel, but I am asking you guys, if you guys do want to donate to the Freedom Canvas, I have it up here on the screen. You can donate to the Freedom Canvas. If you guys like the videos that I'm giving you, if you guys like the videos that I'm making for you, and you want to continue for me to really use my gifts and really activate my gifts, my spiritual gifts, it is necessary. A lot of people are like, oh, you can go days without eating. I have been days without eating. I've had days where I have not had any food. I've slept outside. But for me to function and I do function very, very, very well under pressure. I do function very well under pressure. But I am trying to get into, I am looking for an apartment now. I'm trying to get approved for an apartment currently right now. I am trying to get approved for an apartment. That is what I'm trying to do. But in the meantime, I'm trying to find a permanent hotel. So there are hotels in the area. So I'm trying to find where I can just be in a hotel, get donations, and actually be in a hotel for 3 days, or a permanent hotel, meaning where I book the hotel and I can stay there and at least charge my phone so I can at least be inside and I can really really make the videos that I need to make, really work with you guys, really talk to you guys. There's people that want one-on-one services. There's people that want a lot of things going. There's jobs that want to hire me and really do. So I really need to be in an environment where I can really study, charge my phones. I'm actually in school right now. You guys do not know, but I'm in medical school right now. This is what you guys did not know about me. I do have an MD. I already have a medical license. I already have a psychiatry license, and I'm already a doctor already. I did get into medical school in another country. I am currently in medical school, brushing up my skills, brushing up the skills that I already have. I'm brushing up, whatever skills that I have, phlebotomy and all of those things. That's what I'm currently doing now. So I do need to be in an environment to where I can really study and get those things together. So there are a lot of things. It's for clinical. So I'm brushing up clinical skills, phlebotomies, trainings, all of these things that I'm brushing up. This is certified. So this is something that I've been wanting to do since maybe a 6-year-old. So these are things that this is a career that I'm actually going into. As you guys know, I'm going to be starting ballet classes. I'm going to be starting teaching one-on-one classes again. I'm going to be starting back up my performing arts school. So there's a lot of things that has been going on with me. A lot of you guys know I did have, there's a lot of things I'm sharing with you guys. There's a lot of diagnoses I'm sharing with you guys. There's a lot of things that were hidden about me that I did not say, but they was coming out in my skin. I did have a skin cancer. Okay, I did have something particularly that caused me to lose my hair. I was in a coma state where I am supposed to be today. I'm not supposed to be talking to you. I'm supposed to be in a state of retardation where I'm not able to really move and talk to you guys because of the trauma, because of the brain trauma, because of the multiple blunt trauma that happened to me as a child. There was someone that was killed as there was someone that was killed as a child. There was a woman around me that was killed. That whatever this happened, this caused a blunt trauma to my DNA, and this actually killed me. So I've been in a trauma. I've been actually in a coma, a walking coma all my life. Believe it or not, I'm not supposed to be here talking to you. A lot of people are saying, what happened? I'm really not supposed to be here talking to anyone. I'm not even supposed to be here today. So I'm talking to you guys, and I'm telling you guys every time I start something, I try to finish it, but these people, she's dead anyway. She's dead. Very, very jealous. So I had to protect myself, so me leaving on the road, me driving the car, I had to leave everything behind, and I had to leave in as a way to protect myself from a lot of things. The stalker was in Houston. Was the stalker the stalker was in California as well. The stalker, they were on technology, following me around. I had a brain. I was pregnant. My ovary busted, and it gave me a brain aneurysm that actually stopped my heart. So this was in 2023. This happened. I was with a partner. It was not the partner that did it. So it literally gave me a brain aneurysm. I was losing, literally gave out unconscious, and my whole body regenerated. My whole body was, it's like it went from a cold, freezing cold, all the way to my toes, all the way to my head, and I came back. It was a very scary situation. I could not even get up the stairs. I was living in the stairs. My partner at the time was there. This is something I did not share with you guys. He was there. He brought me some water. So it started from a sac here that erupt from the stomach area. I was laying on the floor, and it literally gave me it literally took my life. So if it was not for me, really having faith, that was not the first time. That was not the first time this happened to me, or this is not the first time these agents. Oh, hello, Shanice. Oh, thank you so much. Hello for hopping on the live. I'm going to try to get on the other live. And talk too, because this one here, this is my other page. So I'm glad to see you on this page too, because my other one, sometimes I try to get on the live with the 22,000 followers, and they start hacking it and all this stuff. They start hacking it. I wanted to share this story there, but I'm going to share. Oh, look. I'm glad I've been helping you. I'm telling you, I am outside. I'm literally outside home. Like you guys, when you guys saw me, like I was in my apartment, I was doing my makeup and everything. And, people are looking at my Instagram. How the hell did you get out here? And what happened? A lot of people, I don't even have the friends that I was talking to anymore from high school. Like, I got an accent now. The people looking like, where did she disappear to? Where did she go? I stopped talking to a lot of people because it was too much for me to really talk to people from high school and tell them what's going on to me. Hey, I got this stalker. This person is using nanotechnology to kill me. They're giving me aneurysm. They were giving me heart attacks. They were giving me heart attacks literally like every day to try to kill me. So this is what these military agents have been stalking me around. So I've been talking about this on YouTube. I've been exposing this on YouTube. This is what they've been doing to try and take my soul and transmute it into other people. They were trying to use it to create AIs, clones, and this is being investigated now. NASA is being investigated because of these. CIA has been investigated. Secret Service is being investigated as to how these group of people are using they're using, don't mind me taking on and off my glasses, it's also means something else for me too. This is a process as to how these people are being investigated, because these people are they're conducting assassinations. This was an assassination attempt on me too. A lot of people are like, who are you, why would they assassinate you? Yes, this was an assassination. This was assassination. I'm not supposed to be alive. A sniper was, it's a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Yeah. Yeah, look. So I'm telling you guys, I'm coming on here. Yes, I'm trying to tell you, I'm out here. I go to take a bath and a water fountain. Like, I literally go every day. I go to Axe, and I hate, I'm being honest with you. I'm the type that used to have like $7,000 in my account, from school, my little tuition. I was giving a little money away to people. I was working a job. So I am literally like I was not used to coming online. Like, I was so shy to come online. It's okay if you cannot, if it's okay if you cannot send anything. It's so hard for me to ask. You don't know how hard it is for me to donate to the free. You don't know how hard it is for me to really ask you guys, like, hey, donate. I'm sitting here like, I was so embarrassed. This was not like me going from a professional, literally a professional performing artist. That is who I am, a professional dancer, a professional performing artist, to literally being out here, being in BT Soul Train Awards, having my own dance studio, working. I've been teaching ballet for 10 years, to having people that I stayed in the house with as a child call me and say, you're supposed to be on medication. Why are you're crazy, you're supposed to be on medication. Like, having you never worked a job in your life, and then I got my resume, you see the jobs I work, you see how much money I made, and they're just people are telling me, you're supposed to be crazy, you're supposed to be retarded. And so I'm seeing that these people are dropping into these family members, or these people that not, you find out they're not biological family members later on in life. After what happened to me, you find out these people don't have any DNA. The siblings that was in the house, that the DNA does not match. Even though I still called them siblings, it does not match. So people are mad at me. So I'm finding out that these stalkers are following me around, and they're tracking my GPS, like where I'm at now. My GPS does not say where I'm at now. It says I'm somewhere else. So the stalker will put my GPS somewhere else. The stalker will put my GPS and make it look like I'm living with him or living with her, or I'm living in their family. This is how they've been getting money. They've been getting money from the state. They've been lying, saying I'm a 3-year-old girl. Yep. Yes, I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray now, because I'm going to pray now. I do go a set of messages to put today, and I'm going to get myself together. But I am going to pray for all of you here really, really quickly before I get off. I'm going to try to go on my other page too and probably do 30 minutes of a live. At least if I do 30 minutes, I'm going to try to do 30 minutes a week or 30 minutes a day to come on here and show you guys my face. I'm still here, but it's a lot of things that I have not been telling you guys. There's a lot of things that I am going to be writing the book about. There's a lot of things that happened to me that I'm actually, even though they happened to me, I'm not supposed to be looking at you today, like, I'm supposed to be in a critical condition, like bad. My skin is peeling, like my skin is peeling off. My freckles all coming out. Like my face is like, my face is like looks like my face is decomposing into itself like a dead body. Like my face looks like a dead body is like decomposing. Like, is how it's decomposing back into my body. Like, it's really weird. So that's like, it's a whole thing. So my skin, the tan, my skin got dark from being outside. My skin is, all my old skin is like peeling off. So it's like my hair fell out. So all my hair is growing back. I had to cut it off, being wrongfully put up in arrested. They arrested me as an ICE. That's also the reason I wanted to write it in a book. But they my last name is Rodriguez, so they actually threw me in jail connected to me trying to say I was not a citizen. What brought you here? Especially they were seeking my identification. So they actually threw me. They beat me, raped me. I had bruises all on my body and all kind of things that I went through. So these are things that I was not supposed to feel. I was not supposed to feel they were doing this because of the NASA technology. They were supposed to, do these things, and the bruises are on my body, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. you know, the people in my apartment area were acting strange. They were kicking down things and busting things. So this is what I was not supposed to feel. But these are things that I felt, and these are things that actually affected me traumatically and neurologically. But when I went to the neurologist, I did have a neurologist. When I went to the neurologist, my neurologist told me that I was 100% fine. I did not have any brain disorders. I did not have any chemical imbalances. This wasn't when I was in Texas. So all of the things that they did to me, I'm telling you, I am supposed to be in intensive care. I am not, the trauma is supposed to be so bad. It's supposed to have mucus on the brain. I'm supposed to be literally, it was so bad. They tried to, they had a whole little, oh, hello. They had a whole diagnosis, secret. They had a whole thing where it was the medication was supposed to be for like mood and sleep, to where they had me sleeping all day so I would not feel the pain, dosed up all day so I would not feel the pain. So when I started, you know, taking the little treatment, I was in bed like all day. I was sleeping all day. I could not even get up and use the restroom. I said, I'm not supposed to be, what is this? I'm not supposed to be on this. But the stalkers was so bad. They kept, you know, stalking me, showing up, giving me a sedations. Every time I would get up, let's see, you guys see me like talking up like this, talking and walking around. They would show up. The police would stalk me around. They would find a reason to arrest me. I went here. The manager's arguing with me. She's banning me from, I don't even know her. I go here, they're banning me. I go here, they're banning me. I go here. These were the stalkers that were banning me around simply because I was alive. Simply because I was alive. They needed me to be in some type of critical coma or critical condition, like literally on a deathbed, so they can win over all of this inheritance that I won. Okay, as you guys know, they've been fighting for my inheritance over years. Oh, look, amen. Yes, they've been fighting for my inheritance over years. They were going in probate court on my behalf as guardianships. They were trying to prove in the court that I was not fit enough to receive a particular amount of money. This is a big amount of money that I have. Well, obviously, this is a big amount of money that I've always. This is something that they could not take away from me. They were trying to take it away from me. So this is something I already had that they could not take away from me. This is not something that I tangibly have in my possession because it's not, you know, it's not for me. It's nothing that I need to have in my possession. You get what I'm saying? The type of benefits that it's a lot. You know, this is a lot of things this is a lot of money that they were trying to take away from an estate. They were trying to remove it from an estate. They were trying to go into other countries and remove it from an estate. They were trying to put me on a deathbed to remove it. So this has not been removed. This is something that they could not remove. So the benefits and different things that you will probably see me getting is free things, you know, maybe coming in different ways, different blessings in different ways. This is something that I was supposed to receive at a very young age that they were stealing away. They did lie. Someone lied and said, amen, thank you guys. Someone lied and said that I needed them $34 million. They stole the $34 million in 2021 and built a whole bunch of housing in Texas. The housing authority has been investigated because of it. So they stole all of this money. This was supposed to come to me. They said, oh, we're getting some of her inheritance. They posed as police officers, posed as union workers, and they stole all the money. They've been stealing money from Russia, China, and other countries on my behalf. They've been saying that I've been asking for it. I haven't asked. I don't need to ask for any of my inheritance. It's just supposed to be sitting there. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. You're not supposed to be. There's no parent supposed to be going and stealing things. If I'm supposed to be receiving it, it's going to come directly to me in a very special package that has been approved. Yep, that has been approved. So these people are waiting to see what's going to come. They're waiting. The address is it going to show up to? What amount of money? So it's not only a physical inheritance, it's a spiritual inheritance that they could not take away from me. So this was something that I won. This was something I already had, but they was proving that I had a twin or a sister or a cousin or a mother. As you guys know, I am from originally from Notre Dame. You see me in Texas. When I say Notre Dame, this is bigger than Paris. It's actually it's actually almost like a whole world, a whole different world. So this is where the accent comes from, but this is also where my inheritance comes from. You know, a lot of people thought Elizabeth in England was my cousin. You find out that I do have 100% royal blood. She was, you know, I don't want to go into the royal scandal that's coming out, but the castle that blew up was you know, is a castle that I actually own. It's part of my inheritance, along with other multiple other castles that I actually own. So this is what they were trying to take away from me. They were trying to take land and castles and different things. So as I told you, they thought that I was at the residence in the Notre Dame. The identity, you know, obviously was there. So that's why the eyes, all of my eyes, everything, like my eyes, my face started to, when they blew it up, my eyesight, everything just, it was bad, you know. So this was in 2019, and then something happened again in 2021. So these people have been actively paid to take me out because of the ownership and the territory that I already own. So they were threatened about losing it in other parts of England, in America. So this is what they, you know, they were threatened by me being the only person that has this 100% ownership or whatever. They didn't like that, you know. This is the real person, you know, that has this ownership in land. So this was the fight that they were fighting about. That's not the only castle, you know. Buckingham Palace as well. I'm 100%, yeah, the same Notre Dame, Buckingham Palace too. That's the castle that they've been trying to fight over. That it's not their inheritance, you know. So it's a lot. I'm not going to get too much into that, but it's a lot when it comes to the scandals and posing, you know, posing as there's a sister walking around. There was somebody posing as me. They would basically kill me, and put a whiter skin on the throne. Put a sister or someone. She has a sister named Marie. You know, she has a sister named Anna. She has a sister named Deborah or Esther or whatever. Sydney, a cousin. They wanted to make it seem like all of the Vanessa in order to put someone else. And the whole time it's me. Very important. So this is what they wanted to do in order to put all of the names there. So that did not prevail, you know. If you guys, anyone, and I'm telling you guys here because I'm going to go on another live, they're like, well, if you go on all this territory, why do you need donations? There's a law, you know. So keeping me being on the street and me having a regular job and me living a regular lifestyle actually kept me hidden all this time. These people did not know I existed. They did not know I existed. They did not know my DNA existed until they started to snoop, and they found 100% match to Marie, which is Deborah Marie Rodriguez. That's me, 08-2093. They found 100% match. They started to stalk me around. They had been stalking me around since I was a child. They also found DNA back to acting and singing and different things back then. They found DNA. So they started to stalk me around since I was a very, very small kid. So they thought I was, they thought I was dead. Like me being a 32-year-old woman now, they did not think that I existed because they already felt that they got rid of me. So being, you know, in my own little apartments, me being in the penthouse, it attracted a lot of that attention. A lot of those celebrities started stalking me around. It attracted more danger for me being in the penthouse versus being in a small little apartment or outside. So being outside, being in a little hotel, it actually kept me protected. I told you guys I had to move 10 times in 2 years. The stalker hitman was at my every apartment I went to. There was 3 big men showing up. They were showing up with guns. They were showing up, you know, is there looking for someone? They were looking for me, you know, so I had to get up, move. It was always a complaint. The stalker would move underneath me or above me. One stalker would move underneath me. If it was a higher apartment, one would move right under me, one would move above me, one would move in both next door, so they would have me surrounded. They would have me surrounded. So this is what they would do. This is what they would do to me in order to, keep me surrounded. So we're finally at the ending of the investigation to find out who this person was, who was on this intelligence or this technology that's been doing this. And they're finally coming to find out that these are a group of people that were very, very jealous. One guy was posing as a cousin of mine that's stalking me around, said I was his cousin who was mentally ill, who said I was his sister from a whole nother place. Looked like he was from California stalking me around in Texas. Said I was mentally ill. Yep. Said I was mentally ill. We got names like Mike's and Priscilla's, all these people that I don't know. They were saying they were my parents the whole time. They got a whole alias of a Red, saying I was the daughter of someone named Red. So these entire group of people, they had a whole life for me, all these lives for me. They had all these lives for me around. Yep. And they would stalk me around. Rapists were stalking me around. One female stalking me around. So they would stalk around my relationships. They would get me in the guide they would move near, get me, whoever they thought was me. They would stalk me around through CIA intelligence. They would stalk the souls. So they would get the access to the CIA. They would watch to see who would meet. If they would see me getting ready to have an opportunity on me, they would block it. They would shift me. If I'm in 2022, they would shift me around, like basically posing as time travel. They would shift me. Like we're rewinding her to 2013, back when she was. Watch Cinderella 3. I told you, watch the movie Cinderella 3. I didn't even know it was a 3. I found out it was. Watch Cinderella 3 when they took her whole life and rewinded it back, and she had to like start all over again. You watch Cinderella 3. Basically, the stuff that I'm seeing these people doing, fast forwarding 2 weeks in the future to see who you're going to be with, dropping into your marriages, y'all wondering why you arguing and stuff, you thinking it's a demon. Sometimes it's not a demon. I know when it's a demon coming from underground or underworld. These are people that's flying, that's dropping in, that are interfering with people's lives. That Navy, calling them Navy SEALs and militaries, dropping in, going to other countries, destroying other countries, causing chaos. This is why there's going to be turmoil in different countries. There's going to be turmoil happening because of what they've been doing. So I wanted to share that. Let me pray for you guys really quick because I go to charge my phone. But if you guys want to donate, see how my skin is really dry? If you guys want to donate, you can donate to me. It will help me. I am giving my own little self pedicures now. I do try to shave my own legs. I have to do everything outside. Like, it's really crazy. But if you guys want to donate, it will help me get food today. $2. I tell people 50 cents. Somebody gave me $1.44 the other day. Thank you. Because I'm telling you, I didn't have nothing in the bank account. Somebody sent $1.44. So I want to send a donation, a small donation today. So whatever you guys can send, it helps me get food. Believe it or not, a lot of the food I get, because of the random ban from Walmart, I can't really get cheap food as I was doing at Walmart. So I have to go to another grocery store because of the jealousy. The people would stalk me, or anything that was cheap or anything that made me feel comfortable, they would try and take it away from me. This group of people, very important. So whatever you guys can give will help me with food, clothes. It'll help me do laundry. I do need to do laundry. I have a whole little bag of laundry, so I do need to do my laundry. It will also help me get a hotel and charge my phones up. All of my charging ports, I'm going to charge. My phone is dead now. I did charge some of my little charging port up, so I'll try to charge this up today and put some more messages. It'll help me charge it up to 100% to keep me good for the whole week. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the point where I'm able to put out you guys messages, because I know you guys need the messages. I know I have not spoken to you guys. I did not want to let you guys down on this page or the other page. I know you guys need me to be talking, and I am trying to get up. I am going to start back up my podcast. I got locked out. They got so jealous, locked me out my podcast. You guys, they're literally walking around. She's dead. Yeah, she's gone. They're saying that it's a whole nother woman that came back. I'm trying to tell you, literally, like, she's gone. You're the mom. They're walking around telling this woman, you're her. You're the mom. They're calling me the mom of a small kid that I don't even have children yet. That's funny. 3-year-old me. They tried to clone me and to make a smaller me. So literally, I had to drive down here, you guys, and I find out 20-year-old. I showed up as 20-year-old victim in jail that they were selling in ICE. 13 men I had to have sex with a day. We did the investigation. They gave me all the paperwork. 20-year-old victim was the same weight, 160 pounds. They had a whole backpack of me in the jail. I said, how in the hell? Yep. In a coma the whole time. In a coma the whole time. I started to see what happened. The guy hit me with a glass bottle on my head. I was still in my apartment the whole time. I woke up feeling like I was naked, feeling like something was weird. I didn't think like, oh, I'm in a coma, like still walking around. You get what I'm saying? I'm not thinking that, like, 19 years old, it happened. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm in a coma walking around the whole time. They threw me in the back of a van and drove me to California. And so when I get to California, when I'm driving to California, I'm starting to like see what happened is I'm waking up like, oh shoot. End up in the jail. They go all of my information. They go I got an orange band. The dangerous person. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just my whole life, the whole thing is popping up. And so the whole time, glory be to God, they don't know I'm alive in another. They don't know. They think, oh, we killed her 10 years ago, 16 years ago. We killed her 16 years ago. And the whole time I get over here, they're like, you got a twin? We got all your information. Yeah, so it looked like an out-of-body experience. It looked like whatever they did, stalked me over there. It looked like it was a whole, I'm telling you. Captured the energy over here. It merged. That same identity they hit me, merged. They thought it was mother and daughter. No. Merged. I say, oh yeah. I said, it looked like I had a whole life. I come in, I start remembering what happened to me. Like, yeah, y'all did this. Yeah, the police officer, you should have saw me. When they first put me in the jail, I heard the chain. The guy put the chain on the door. He covered it up and they raped me in there. They threw me on the ground and put a mask on me. One of the police officers, you should have saw me. I said I had never seen a person. You raped me! I screamed. It was like everything just showed up. Yeah, it was showed up. They had me 20-year-old victim. They was making me have sex with the sergeants. They showed me the sex contracts that they put me on. They made me have sex with sergeants and military men to a commissary. They wasn't feeding me. Yep, whole life was doing it for all the way and find out they was in the 40s and the 20s. They asked me how old I am. When I go, they thought I was like a 20-year-old. They had me looking like a 14-year-old. They find out I'm 32. The whole time, find out I'm 32. Yep, it was had me in LAPD, New York PD, all the damn jails. Yep. So it was a whole, and I knew something was wrong. I go on live. I don't know if it was this page. I go on live and I was showing you guys my new belly ring. All of a sudden, my belly ring, I was talking to my partner in Texas. I go out the shower, my belly ring came up missing. I said, where did it disappeared? Like it just disappeared. When I was in the jail for also investigation purposes too. And they thought I just wanted to. Oh, thank you. Look, I just got your donation, Shanice. Thank you so much. See how I'm smiling? See how I'm very appreciative? I don't give a damn what it is. I'm trying to tell you. I don't care what it is. Look, I don't care how much it is. I'm very appreciative of whatever you guys send. I'm telling you, I'm very appreciative. So I literally went, see how I'm smiling? And you're probably like, how this girl go all of this? And she just smiling from $1. And I'm very appreciative. You just have no idea. Me, they thought I wanted to stay in the jail. I didn't have no charges, no misdemeanors, no felonies. They thought I wanted to stay there and get 3 meals a day because, I was homeless. So I was like, no, I want to go back. Like, I want to get back outside so I can get off the street. So they were like, they thought they was helping me, you know, staying there. She ain't got nowhere to go. We might as well just keep her here. She can take a shower. She can, you know, get 3 meals a day. So yeah, I was eating 3 meals a day. They was giving me the trays. And I said, I don't need to be here. I don't need to, there's no charges. So the lie was when I was at the Starbucks, the coffee spilled. They made up a whole lie. They said I was trespassing, stealing, assaulted. They said I assaulted somebody. They removed that, and then they said I was trespassing. I wasn't. I wasn't really trespassing. Just was getting coffee. The woman lied. There was a manager that was sex trafficking me and not supposed to be there. I said she not even supposed to be there. So I end up winning. I end up getting the case dismissed and terminated because they lied. The whole lie. I ended up being in there 4 months, so y'all didn't see me. So whole lot, and then it was for my protection too, because the stalkers were following me around and I was sleeping outside. So I got stabbed in the neck. All of it, you guys, showed up. They were like, she didn't feel that. In the jail, I woke up, I had stab marks in my arm here. Yep. They were coming in. I had stab. This whole arm was stab marks, cleared up. They did so much things, so many things to me, so many bad things to me. They were like, how the hell is she still walking around? How is her skin still clear? Hell no. Hell no. She not alive? Hell no. Nope. Yeah. So literally, this is what happened. This is my testimony. I'm going to write about it. Like oh look, save so look, amen. I'm telling you, amen. I'm telling you, I got a whole, and you know, I talked on my ministry page. I got like, you know, I even opened up to the other communities, the tarot community. You know, I talked to you guys how it is dangerous to. Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys. I got a whole story to tell you guys how it is kind of dangerous to, you know, go and you know, like, you got to be careful with like readings and poems, but that is another gift that I have. I do have a gift to read cards. You know, that is part. When I say it's part of my culture, like Notre Dame. You know, if you all seen a Hunchback of Notre Dame, they're very similar. I do have a gift to read characters and different things like that. I have a gift to sketch soulmates, so I do appreciate those gifts. So it's not me talking down, but when it comes to like really being obsessive, you know, over things. So I did through this journey, I did open up to one of my gifts to actually help people that are in the tarot community. Not saying, you know, hey, you got to like, you know, you a witch or nothing like that, because I didn't get the witch. They do have witchcraft tarots. You just see me get like the little character ones. They look like the little royal ones with the little queens and yeah, the king of this. Yeah, I did get those to kind of help people with, like, you know, I talk about, look, I call them investigator reads, tarot investigator reads. So these messages that I put on this page in my Apostle Doctor page, this is fresh insight, like fresh prophetic insight, no cards, just fresh prophetic insight that I write little messages, and you see these things happening like a year and later, like, dang, that's happening right now. The investigative tarot reads, you see me do the little cards and everything like that. And I suggest people, you know, if you're a Christian and you go away from that community, that might not be something to go, you know, but it's not, when you look at the readings, it's not like, you know, hey, we getting into, you know, and the only, like, I don't burn things like a dragon blood, or no, just frankincense and myrrh. Like, I've always had, like, you know, frankincense and myrrh. So in my apartment, I would do the wax melts and the candles with the little readings. You'll see the little incense. Just just those two. I don't do really nothing else. So I kind of made it to a way the people that are transitioning from tarot to you know, whatever, that it will help them, and people that are just not transitioning, they're just in that, these reads can actually help them, because the cards they might communicate better with the, you know, the cards. So I did open up to that gift, you know. That's a gift that I always had, you know. That's a gift that I always had a gift to, like, see, you know, people would call me like psychic, and I'm like, well, I would not consider myself psychic, but prophetic. So I've always had that gift, you know, to like read and see things. Like I could tell how long a person was going to stay in a marriage, you know, if that was your husband or if that's not, you know. I was always able to see that like very early. And so when people ask me, hey, can you do, they would ask me with one-on-ones, can we do you do readings? I would say no, you know. I would say no. I only do it for investigative purposes, you know. So this investigation that I use is a lot of witches, that dark witches, I would say, not judging them, but they use dark magic and science to like come against me. So I'm seeing what they're doing, you know, from prophetically and how they were using the cards to manipulate my life. I was able to see. So I'm actually going to start a class. I'm actually going to start teaching people how to see the darkness, like see how I can see it, like when they doing the witches do the reads. I'm going to show people how to see it and how to actually block them from, you know, from actually being able to fight back. I'm going to start teaching you guys how to actually fight back from witchcraft and different things, you know, so where you don't have to go pay people to take it off of you. You know, I can pray it off of people. I've had to pray spells off of people, you know, literally strong spells off of people. I've had to pray it off of people because it was so strong. So I'm actually going to teach my followers how to see it and actually how to pray it off, and how to, like, you know, that for some people there are different cleanses and different things. Yeah, I go little spiritual rituals for myself, you know, and especially in Notre Dame, you know, medieval times, and there's little facial routines that I have that I, you know, there's different oils that I use to heal myself, you know, too. So I'm going to start teaching that too, you know. But I'm going to say a quick prayer for you. My phone is going to die, but I do got some messages for you guys, and I want to say a quick prayer, you know, and talk to you guys about like what's going on and how my life has changed drastically from this mess. I am getting justice with my call. I talked to someone, so I'm hopefully, they told me, they said, you don't need, someone tried to tell them I canceled my faculty warranty. I said, I didn't cancel it. And then the guy said, you don't even need it. You didn't need it. You know, you got the faculty, you don't need to extend it. Yeah, you already had it. So you technically don't need what they tried to say you canceled because you didn't even have your car that long. So there's a jealous group of people that's just don't want me driving around. They just don't want me to have a car. They copying everything I'm doing, and I'm still on top. I'm trying to tell you. So if you guys want to give today, you can give anything. It helps me. It helps me. I'm happy. $1, $2. I'm happy with 10 cents. I'm telling you, like 10 cents making me happy. The fact that you guys are open to give out of your pocket, like when I had something, I used to be like so generous when I had it. Like I'm sending people $100 cash app, you know, happy to give it to them. I miss that. I miss being able to have like enough like money to like give people like $20, you know. Like I loved giving people money when I had an abundance, you know, when I didn't need to take care of myself. You get what I'm saying? So to see people do that actually makes me happy. But let me pray, you guys. I'm going to try to get on the other one a little bit later on. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you, God, and I just pray for anyone who's on here today. If they're going through struggles, if they're going through problems, if they're going through pain in their life, I just pray that you help them through this process today. I also pray that any stalkers that's following them, any stalkers that's after their life, I pray that these are removed in the name of Jesus. Lord, I pray that you provide every need. I pray that you give all approvals that's supposed to be approved. If they were supposed to be approved for whatever they're supposed to be approved for, I pray that they were approved. I pray that if this is where they're supposed to be in this season, that this is where they're supposed to be a season. Any approval that they receive in this season, let it be where they're supposed to be. Let it not be rejected. Let it be received, and let them keep it, and let them move forward in whatever they're supposed to move forward in. I pray that everything that they're supposed to do, everything that they touch their hands to do, that it is done. Every relocation, whatever they're supposed to be doing, whatever they're supposed to be going, that it is done. I pray for anyone if they're struggling through depression or suicidal thoughts, that these are removed in the name of Jesus. That their mind is clear, that the thoughts is clear. They got a test coming up. If they got a court date coming up, if whatever, I pray that they win successfully. I pray that whatever they're praying for, that they have it and receive it today in Jesus' name. Okay, you guys. It was good talking to you. I hate that I got to rush off. I'm going to try and come on at least once a week. I'm going to try and get my phones charged up so I can come on at least once a week here, or at least probably 2 times, or even if I come on every day for 15 minutes, I'm going to try to talk to you guys and show my face. I am going to post little videos and shorts, but I am going to try to show my face too. So I will say, I love you guys. Thank you guys for all of your donations. Thank you guys for coming on here. Thank you for your comments to be bold. It takes me a lot to come on here and be bold, looking like this, even when I don't go on makeup on. It took me a while to come on live and actually talk to people because of so much jealousy. People would shut down my account, so it actually took me a while. Now I'm trying to build. I got like 3 pages now, so I'm trying to build myself to get to where I don't have to, people would not expect me to be working, like working, or like this is me working, coming on live, or they would not expect me to be like living a normal life, oh no, she's living a normal life. Yeah, so I had to go through a lot of stuff, So I want to, my skin is like peeling. It's so funny. I need to moisturize, and I need to drink some water because I'm like completely dehydrated, and I got to use the restroom. So I love you guys, and everything that you're doing, the little comments, the hearts, it gives me a lot of hope, like how I come on here and trying to give you guys hope. You guys also give me a lot of hope. So thank you for coming on here. Thank you for coming in your schedule to hop on live and tune into the live. You can share the live. I'm going to probably share the live. You guys can share it, so hopefully it helps someone else. But I love you guys, and hopefully I'll put my little glasses on. See how I can see. The other ones I had, they was like -2. I said, I can't see nothing on +2. I think they was like +2. I was like, I can't see nothing. So I can kind of see, like, read with these. And I also had to wear them for like 2 years because of my computer. I was like studying and writing a book. So it's like I was always in the stuff. But like putting these on does not mean like I'm an old person. Does not mean I'm even more bitter. Putting this on, I own all of my stuff and the stuff without these on. So having this on all my head and this don't mean nothing. This probably look like I'm probably, you see me wearing it like this, I'm the same person. That's funny. They probably think I'm a little old little woman spirit that's flying into me and leaving. No, I'm just the same person. But it's funny to see what comes out. Anyway, it's a funny thing. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. It's good to talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you guys for everything once again. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Yes, I love you too. Thank you. I'm glad I met you too. You're such a beautiful person too. I'm so glad. All of the comments help me. All of the love is helping me get through. You guys do not know. Like, it's really helping me get through. My hair is growing back. Yeah, I cut my hair, like I shaved it like really low, like it's growing back. It's not, I don't have any bleach on it, so it's growing back. My skin is really dry, but it's coming back to the pigmentation. Still a darker skin, but it's coming back. So thank you guys. Everything you guys are coming in and encouraging me, it's helping. Memberships are going to continue. Living in my sports car is going to continue. Probably driving in the sports car again. I'm probably gonna have a new series, living in the RV with my man. It's gonna be something that's gonna show up. Living in a Newport. It's gonna be some day in the life or whatever is going to continue. So you'll see that shortly coming. Living a day in the life. Probably see me cooking again, whatever. All of that's going to continue again shortly. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys, and thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Let me see. I'm trying to cut it off.